Hello everyone, I'm Matt and I am photo videoist. I will be featuring the cosplay music video of Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo, also known as C2E2. If you stick around at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my experience of the event. But for now, enjoy! Alright, so you made it this far, and if you did, make sure you support my channel by hitting that subscribe button and like this video. Feel free to make any comments as well in the comment section if you guys have any questions, and I would gladly love to hear them. So here's my brief experience with this convention, the Chicago Comic and Entertainment Expo. So I end up going on a Saturday along with Tribe 3 Production doing press work. So we have to do interviews of the people there, the vendors, and cosplayers, and meet up some people over there. This year around, the space are more spaced out, which is good because I used to remember going there and I couldn't really move around so much. It's like it was too tight, kind of feels like a little bit claustrophobic if you're like in a small room. That's what it feels like you need more ample of space when you're walking around, or not bumping into people and stuff. But the show was actually a success in my view, and it was really fun. There's so many vendors to go to, but they strategically made it better where it's not clogging up the pathways. Same thing with the security. The security, I think it's much better this year, because I used to remember we have to go in even more of a snake way and can't access this, and we have to go the other way around and stuff like that. This time around, it feels like it's faster, and security there are friendly too, so I have no problem. It's normal to check in the bags and whatever you have in there. It's for all of our safety. I'm actually happy that they did not put any blockade on the main entrance. It's actually a lot easier to walk through now. Back then, last year, I think they had a blockade on the side, and people are exiting and entering and in a congested way. So this time around, it's actually it's open. I mean, you already passed security check. Why need to block certain pathways? So it makes sense. So I like it. I like it a lot this year. The booth wise, there's actually, yeah, it's the same. I mean, I heard about a couple of people in the forum talking about like certain things are not there, like the Wild Bill. I mean, I see Wild Bill a lot, almost everywhere, on every convention, and they say that this one is a schedule conflict. So the typical regulars vendor that can't make it, it can happen. But overall, I had a great time. My crew at Tribe 3 Production had a great time interviewing people. We managed to get some interviews of certain vendors and people that will have it on Tribe 3 Production YouTube channel. So you guys should go and subscribe to their channel if you guys haven't so. They'll be featuring a lot more interviews of the event. So looking forward to go again next year. And hopefully I get to go like at least 2 days, right? So we'll see how that one would go. So now, if you're wondering how I came about with this cosplay music video, I talked to my boss, Adrian, Tribe 3 Production, basically telling him that, you know what, I want to feature we video that they will be featured in the cosplay music video. So we're not gonna cut out anyone where it's almost like we're picking which one we should feature. No, our idea is to feature everyone, because we're doing this video, for you guys in the community. You guys put on all your cosplay, your time into it. You're there to have fun, have their cosplay, whether they bought it at Amazon, it doesn't matter. Let's feature them in a video, and that's what we want. So we did just that, and I hope that you guys liked it. Actually, the camera that I decided to use that day was my Nikon Z5. So yeah, so I have my Z5, and you might notice here's the camera. It's Z5 with attached lens. So yeah, so that's you might notice like, well, Matt, I mean, the camera is huge. you said you want something light. Why? Might as well bring the gimbal, right? But there's a reason behind it. If I was gonna bring the gimbal, I was gonna take out this cage, this cage that you see in here. I was gonna take that out, so basically it'll make the form factor of my camera a lot smaller and lighter. And at the same time, I wasn't gonna use this lens, this 24 to 75 Nikon G lens, ED lens, EDG lens, whatever you want to say it. And it's an adapter, so it kind of extends it a lot more. So, and plus you have this freaking bayonet, you know, that makes it even bigger. So, and you might be wondering, like, I thought it was supposed to be lighter. Yes, I want it to be lighter. How I needed a little bit more weight is the fact that the image stabilization of this camera is already really good. But if the camera is too light, you feel a little bit more shakiness. So obviously, to counteract that, you wanna have a little bit of attachment that adds a little weight. I mean, compared to a gimbal, if I carry the gimbal around, it'll be sling around my shoulder all day, or at least carrying it balanced the whole time. And plus, with this amount of attachment that I have in here, I don't think my gimbal can handle it. It's pretty heavy. I believe this is like at least maybe 5 pounds in total, just carrying this alone. I mean, 5 pounds, I can definitely carry that, but if I end up putting a gimbal, I'll have a gimbal plus this, and it's like, it'll just add on to the weight. So, plus another thing is, by adding more weight, it basically stabilizes your camera a lot more. You'll have steadier shots. So, if you'd like to see how this looks without the adapter, so let me take out the adapter. This is the Nikon G5, and this is the adapter, right? So I'm going to take out this attachment, so I'm going to take out the adapter with the lens. So this adapter, and this is the lens. Now if I take out the bayonet, you'll see how big the lens would be, you know. So yeah, so I decided to use a zoom lens that day because I want to have the 24 mil, and up to 70 if I ever decide to do some zooms and stuff like that. In the beginning, when I was gonna do the gimbal, I was just gonna use one or two lens, which is my Viltrox 28 mil 1.8. That's a prime lens, and I was just gonna use that solely if I'm gonna bring the gimbal. And then if I ever want to plan to do a photo shoot, I would swap it out to my 50 mil Sigma Art 1.4. I decided to not do that. I'll just use a zoom lens because we're gonna be doing some interview too, right? So I don't want to have to swap lenses just to do interviews, and then later on I'm gonna do some photography. It's like it's just too much, and you know, also lugging around a gimbal, it's not gonna make me work efficiently. So yeah, so I just ended up decided to bring that, and so far, it came out really good. I have more control if I do handheld, you know. But in a future convention, definitely I'm gonna be doing the gimbal for sure. 'Cause I think the next convention I'll be going to would be Anime Central, ASIN at Rosemont, and that one I'll be there for 2 days. So one will be Friday and one will be on a Saturday. Me and Tribe 3 Production will be doing press work for that too. We're gonna be covering a lot of stuff in that convention, so it'll be fun. But yeah, so that's my how I shot those videos, and just basically pick out people, or some people even ask us to do a video of them. We're like, yeah, sure, we're not happy to do it, you know. They just approach us and we'll do it, you know. We're not gonna be like, oh no, it's okay, you know, your costume is not good enough, or we're not picky. We just video it. If it's a family, if you're just a family person not wearing any cosplay or anything, let's say, but maybe your husband, wife, or your sons and daughters are wearing cosplay, we'll video you guys, you know, including you with not wearing a cosplay, you know, because you're part of the family, you know. So, but yeah, so we'll feature you guys, you know. But yeah, we were there all day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. So um, we actually almost got lost in the garage, but thank goodness that by the time we left, it was 11:30 p.m. And the process of my video editing for this, it was actually a lot easier for me because, as I had mentioned with my boss, Adrian, of Tri-T Production, that I'll cover people in order and I'll use those clips in order as well. I mean, some maybe I could swap out, you know, if I want to do some kind of cool transition, you know, I want to take you to a journey. That's my way of doing this video. Like, you know, that's why you'll notice I do a lot of transition, you know, some hard cuts, you know, because transitioning can get tired. In terms of my color grading for this is I do simple color grading because my color profile that I use for this camera, just natural color profile. I did not do any log files or anything like that. So I just wanna do a natural color profile, straight video shoot, you know, and then it comes out with good quality. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I actually do have a blackness filter on my lens, so it adds a little bit softer on the light. So it was really cool. It makes it more like filmic, you know, smooths out certain textures, which is nice. It doesn't blur it out, but you know, but it's cool. So yeah, so I color grade, basic color grading, but my final output on that one is I use this application add-in for my DaVinci Resolve, which is the Dehancer, and man, that plugin really adds a lot of punch into my color grading process, and it makes it more look like film, you know. So it's actually a film emulator software. So if you guys ever interested in checking that out, definitely check out their website, theanswer.com. And if you're interested in actually purchasing it in any of the tiers there, you can save 10% by using Photo Videoist. So with that being said, I'm pretty much done here until the next convention, right? So, oh, and if you haven't supported or checked out my website, Patreon, I have a lot of exclusive photo sets there, certain things that you're not going to see me post anywhere. So just check out patreon.com/IamPhotoVideoist. And up until then, I'll see you guys next time.